In the blistering summer of 1934, British researcher Ghost Freeman set out for the heart of Africa, to a forgotten region of Chad called Mayo-Kebbi. He wasn't on an ordinary expedition. He was chasing a tale whispered among tribes and travelers. A man deep in the jungle, with real horns growing from his head. It sounded absurd, but something about it felt unsettlingly real, enough to pull Freeman thousands of miles away from his quiet library and into a world of suffocating heat, whispering trees, and shadows that moved. After 4 days of relentless travel, Freeman reached a tiny, unmapped village called Fiang. The moment he arrived, the silence wrapped around him like fog. No one smiled. No one welcomed him. Only eyes stared, cold, cautious, afraid. That night, an elder named Bakodo spoke to him in a whisper. "The one you seek is no man. He is the forest's curse." Several nights passed, and still no one would speak of Njabia Bate. Until one night, under a hazy moon, Freeman heard something in the jungle. A strange rattling, like bone scraping against bark. Grabbing his torch, he followed the sound. Through the thickets, he saw it. A figure, tall, still, silent. The moonlight revealed something horrific, yet mesmerizing. 2 natural curved horns growing from the figure's skull. The figure didn't run. He simply turned, eyes calm, and motioned for Freeman to follow him into a secluded hut. Inside, dried herbs hung from the ceiling, bones lay on shelves, and ancient symbols were carved into mud walls. The air smelled of earth and mystery. "You are the outsider who seeks truth," the man spoke softly. Freeman nodded. "Then listen. I am human. My horns are not a curse. They are a sign." Njabia Bate told his story. At age 10, a lump grew on his skull. It hardened. His tribe feared him. They called him cursed, exiled him. But the forest welcomed him. Over years of isolation, he learned the secrets of plants, the language of birds, and the silent whispers of trees. He made medicine that healed the incurable. Snake bites, fevers, skin disease, even near-death states. "Nature wounds," he said, "but it also whispers the cure. If your heart is quiet and your eyes are awake." One night, Freeman woke to strange humming. He followed it into the jungle, where he saw Njabia sitting inside a circle of burning leaves. Across from him stood a shadow, tall, wavering, and wrong. The next morning, Njabia explained, "That is the guardian. It teaches me in exchange for something." "What does it take?" Freeman asked. "You'll know if you stay long enough." Freeman sent some of Njabia's horn fragments and herbal samples to a lab in London. The reports were chilling. The horn tissue was neither bone nor nail, a hybrid never seen in humans. The plants contained unknown compounds that stimulated brain growth. One letter read, "This tissue defies classification. If genuine, it changes everything." Another warned, "There are active biological processes in these samples that suggest something non-human." One evening, fire broke out in Fiang. The villagers blamed Njabia. "He is the devil's son," they screamed. "His horns are evil." They marched to his hut, torches raised. Freeman tried to stop them, but Njabia stood still. "When knowledge burns too bright, blind men call it fire from hell," he said calmly. The villagers set the hut ablaze. No screams came. Only a blinding light shot from Njabia's horns, bathing the jungle in a strange golden glow. Freeman returned to England, publishing his report in a scientific journal. The world exploded in debate. Could humans grow horns? Was this a new mutation? Was Njabia real? But Freeman was haunted by nightmares. Every night he saw Njabia standing in fire, whispering, "I am not the horned man. I am the man of knowledge. And now, your time begins." 6 months later, Freeman felt a hardened bump on his head. Something was growing. Njabia Bate was not just a man. He was the forest's forgotten scripture, a wisdom bearer with roots in another realm. You may call this a tale, a myth, a nightmare. But beware. Sometimes those we call cursed carry knowledge we were never meant to touch. And when we do, it grows.